If hip flexor exercises are difficult for you and you haven't quite figured it out how to do it in standing, and you might think like you might be stretching the wrong part, or you really feel really tight in that area, then lying on the floor makes it a lot easier because you can use the floor as a reference to where your spine actually is and whether your pelvis is rotated forward or backwards. So all you have to do is really get rid of the arch in your low back and push the low back into the mat. So you feel your spine pressing down into the mat. And that's where you hold it. You already feel this is an abdominal exercise. Feel how your abs have to engage in order to push your spine into the mat. If this is super easy for you, your spine lies on the mat by itself, well, then you certainly don't have a hip flexor problem, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Most of us who have this arched lower back, we will feel like it's some effort to press it into the mat. So here's where we start. And then the leg where you want to stretch the hip flexor, remember it goes from the inner pelvic bone here and the front of the lumbar vertebra, and it ends up on the thigh. So in order to stretch this muscle, you just bring the leg out. Hold your spine on the floor. Make sure that these vertebrae don't leave the mat. Make sure they're still pressing down. And you creep this heel out more and more until the leg is lying flat on the floor. Now, this already simulates how it would be when you're standing with your hip flexor fully extended and your spine at the maximum of its flexibility, really pulling it like one straight line. You still have to engage the abs a lot, and this is a good stretch for the hip flexor.